Disclaimer. This presentation is for educational purpose only and does not constitute legal advice. It is recommended that you seek legal counsel for specific matters.
Cebu is the economic hub of Central Visayas and one of the leading commercial and leisure centers of the Philippines. With the city's attractions, arts, cultures, religions, and historical landmarks, there's no doubt people often leave optimistic impression about their unique travel experience. This is evident that Cebu has become the top destinations among locals and internationals. IT Park is the IT capital of Cebu. It is one of the Cebu's most lively landmarks and home to some of the city's best nightlife. So what makes IT Park become famous? IT Park is more than just a hangout spot. It is a center of IT companies and related services and hosts over 70% of Cebu's business process outsourcing. Because of this, many Cebuanos actually depend the growth of business in the park for them to keep their jobs. If you're working or not, IT Park draws a large number of tourists because of bustling city nights. And everyone can have a good time, especially when you are dining in a food market. We call it Sugbu Mercado. It is one of the top tourist spots that can be found in IT Park, Cebu City. Located in Cebu IT Park, Sugbu Mercado is Cebu's first and biggest food market. It is still known as the city's most popular weekend food market. So what purpose? Why Sugbu Mercado established? The purpose is to showcase new firms in the local food industry, about Cebuano food culture and cuisines, as well as other lifestyle items. There are also several stalls to satisfy everyone's craving, from Filipino and Cebuano food to international cuisines such as Japanese, Thai, Indonesian, and many more. Sugbu Mercado has a wide range of food choices, making it difficult to find just one favorite. It's no wonder that it has been the go-to hangout place among Cebuanos. So what is the relationship of consumer contract law to Sugbu Mercado? Before we dig deeper, let's define first what is consumer contract law. Consumer contract law is defined as a legally binding agreement form between a merchant and a consumer party. There are several types of consumer contracts. Some examples are door-to-door sales, or what we call it direct agreements. For instance, a sales agent of a certain company gives flyers to customers. So what purpose why this sales agent is doing this kind of activity? It's because a key role of sales agent is to distribute or share information about their company and what company offers. Is it services or products? And that's how sales agent works. Next is buying and selling goods or services through the internet, like Shopee, Lazada, Amazon, and many more. And lastly, buying products directly from the seller's place. So one of the greatest examples of this is customer purchasing a variety of local and international food products at Sugbu Mercado. And since this place offers diverse food cuisines, there's no doubt why Sugbu Mercado draws a large number of tourists. In today's competitive marketplaces, Sugbu Mercado may be involved in several types of transaction, especially this place is potential for boosting tourism. The relationship between consumer contract law and Sugbu Mercado is where the seller and consumer interact to buy and sell a variety of local and international food products with utmost integrity, food quality, and availability of goods and offers. And since we're talking about consumer contracts, The basic consumer contract requires that the parties intend to make a contract, which means that between consumer and the seller, they are intended to make a contract, either by verbal or written. Next is there is an offer and acceptance. Offers are usually made by the seller through words and behavior, or through the persuasion of consumers or customers. For instance, the seller of Sugbu Mercado offers local food as well as international food cuisines to customers. So there is an offering. On the other hand, acceptance is literally accepting that offer, whether it can be verbal or written. And lastly, there is a consideration, which means that each seller and consumer receive something. For example, the seller receive payments from the customers. On the other hand, customer receive products from the seller. So both are achieving common interest. So why is it important to study consumer contract laws? As a consumer, it helps us to obtain accurate and biased information about the products and services they offer. This enables us to make the best choices based on our interests and prevent us from being mistreated or misled by businesses. Consumer protection policies, laws, and regulation help increase consumer welfare by ensuring that businesses can be held accountable for any damages for any illegal activities. Next is businesses. Businesses owners or business owners must be known how to treat their consumers fairly, as it will help them gain a positive or good reputation and become more sought after. And as a result, there will be an increase in profit, and competitiveness could lead to an economic growth in the long run. So consumer protection policies, laws, and regulations guarantee that the businesses are kept in check regularly.